Hi, gatekeepers. It is day 3 of the Gates Fast, and we are in a good place. You may be feeling some of the effects of some of that detox that we talked about yesterday on day 2, but today is day 3. Our scripture for today is Matthew 4:4. So go ahead and look that up and see what the Lord has to say to you concerning that scripture. Our focus for today is our mouth gates. That mouth. The mouth gate is a very, even the Bible talks about it, a very, very special gate, because it is the only gate that has 2 ways that stuff can go in and stuff can come out. The other gates, they're just one-way gates that allows things to enter in. And so because of that, it is very, very important that we become gatekeepers of this mouth of ours. Because the things that we allow in from the other gates will come out of our mouth. There has been a video that was circulating a while back, and it was kind of funny, but then it wasn't funny all at the same time, of a particular person. I don't know them personally or anything, but they were at church. They were making some announcements, or they were saying something over the microphone, and they slipped up and said a cuss word in the pulpit, and everybody but the reality is that that's something that they clearly had to have been using through their mouth gate, which is why it slipped out so easily. And so when we practice, right? When we practice saying certain things out of our mouth, the more we do it, the easier it becomes, which is why practice makes us better. That's why if you're in dance or music or a speaker or whatever, that's why they tell you to practice, so you can continually do it over and over, because that is going to make you better. But for sometimes, practicing is not such a good thing, because when we're trying to suppress certain things, they just slip out, they come out, right? And so our mouth gate is very important. The Bible talks about the power of our tongue, the power of our words, and how that whatever is in our heart, our mouth is going to say. And how do things get to our heart? Our gates. What we let into our gates determines what is let into our hearts, which ultimately will determine what is going to come out of our mouth. And we can guard our gates. I see kind of like a vision of some of the things that we may not really want people to know, want people to see or hear come from us. And there is a guard at our mouth gate that's like, no, you can't say that word, or no, you can't say that phrase. And they're trying to hold it in. But because, oh no, let it in, let it out this one time. Oh, let it out this one time. Eventually the guard's gonna be like, they let you out last time, let me go ahead and let you out now. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we end up embarrassed. So guard your mouth gate, guard that gate. It is so very important, and you will find that it will become easier for you to speak better of people when that's what you practice. So when we're used to gossiping, that's usually what's coming out. But if we can turn gossiping into prayer, imagine how much more effective we could be. If we can turn cursing into blessings, imagine how much more effective we can be. If we can change complaining into encouragement, if we could change blame into forgiveness. See where I'm going with that? All right. So guard your mouth gate. It's not just for food, right? So the food that we do intake will be visible full of bringing you bad stuff. You want to get this pudge, I'm trying to get rid of my dog and stuff. So guard your mouth gate. That's day 3. I will see you tomorrow for day 4.